Hello, welcome. Today we are working with another 12 by 12 canvas. I did this, I just got a mark on it. Wasn't real thrilled about it, but I didn't scrape it right away because of these lines. I thought they were awesome. But yeah, anyway, it's just not working. So this is what we're working with. You can tell I like to use recycled canvases. These are the tools we're working with today. We got this 6-compartment split cup, and then you have your strainer. One of the forms. There are many like this, but some of them are different. This particular one has straight lines. Some of them are circles and stars and hearts. Just go with the straight one. At least that's what I did. You do whatever you want. So for the sake of the video, I will be using a brand new cup. I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but I didn't get it quite as clean as I wanted to. It's dry, but I don't want to take any chances. Okay, so that is our tools. Let's talk about the colors. Right here we have our black. This is the base coat. You can see that consistency is rather thin. We want that. This is our flow extender. This is what will help move our paint. Okay. Teal. Made sure I made the rest of the colors fairly thick. A little mound. I'd actually like if they were a bit thicker, but I already spent all day trying to figure out what colors I was going to use and mixing them up. This is violet, and I think there's silver in here. I think there's even brown in here. It's just kind of a cluster of colors, but it's beautiful. See that? Love it. Okay, yellow. I'm not even getting into the kinds of paints and stuff like that because I'm still working off of paint that I have left over. Here's the yellow. Check out, I don't know if you can see that consistency. Okay. Did the teal. Okay, so this particular yellow I know is the Outdoor Paints by Arteza electric yellow. This is also an outside paint from Arteza, Tangelo. Very pretty. Bright orange. If I have bright orange, I have teal. They go so well together. Okay, this is indigo. I only have a little bit of this left. Nice consistency, beautiful color. You can really see the blue in there. All right, let's get started. The sun went down, so we are not going to have much light, natural light. Okay, so let's start with the base coat. You just pour it on there. This is nice and thin. It won't disturb anything. I like my sides to be covered because honestly, if I say I'm going to do it later, I don't. Because you have to be really careful because you don't want to mess up this side of the painting. So I just try to do that right away. Put our little strainer on this little puddle here. We actually ran out of black. Okay, this puddle will be good enough. So we'll put that right there, and let's get our split cup filled up. I'm gonna put the indigo on the outside. You can layer these. I've seen artists put 2 colors in one slot. I haven't done that yet, but theirs came out nicely. Let's see. Put the teal next to the indigo. Make sure you guys can see it. Lovely Tangelo. I hope I mixed that up enough. There's a couple of lumps that got in there. What next? Should we... Yellow. Just seems natural to put yellow. Mellow yellow in the middle. Even though it's not very mellow. It's yellow. Teal. Look at this mess. What do you think will happen when I pour this thing here? Is it gonna look like a mess or what? We'll see. I'm not the cleanest painter. So, without further ado, let's do this. Purple's taken over. I see that orange though. The orange and the violet, I think I said purple, also go really, really well together. So I'll be curious too to see how my paints hold up. They're not as thick as I'd like them to be. I'm just rolling around. Look at that rainbow, it's beautiful. I'm looking at what you guys can see. It can't really see much. I'm still working on a better angle here. Alright. We can see a little bit of a flower, right? But not much. Let's do it again. This time I'm going to forget about the orange, or sorry, the violet. I'm going to load 2 compartments of orange, of the Tangelo. I'm going to put that beautiful teal next to the orange. Good Lord. Put some yellow here. And our indigo. Oh, I'm really losing light here. Okay, let's do this. Oh man, I don't know. I have faith in this split cup. I know it'll bring it around for me, because right now I'm kind of worried. Certainly takes a while. If I knew how to fast forward this for you, I would. But I'll try to go as quickly as possible. Okay, let's fill this up again. So now I'm filling 2 yellow compartments, 2 orange compartments, and teal, this time on both sides. I'm gonna have to stop for a minute and just turn on some lights here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some lights on now. Are you worried for me? Because I'm really worried. All this is mud. There's teal coming through here. Just gonna keep going. This time, should we do the split cup or just kind of see what happens? See what happens. Right now I'm gonna put in the colors that I want to see more of. This is going to be the end of our teal. You see, if I had gone thicker with my paints, I think that they would be holding together better. That's the most difficult thing. You'll hear me say it over and over again, the consistency. It's key. It's the hardest thing, though, because it takes the most time. And I'm just going to tilt her a little bit here. It takes a lot of time, and then you want it to be fluid so that it'll do its thing, but at the same time, you want it to be stable. So what color next? Get rid of this indigo. Woo! That was loud. Sorry, we live near an airport. That's gonna happen when I paint outside. Okay. I wish I had pink, but I don't, because I just feel like I want pink. Oh, here we go, here we go. I have a little bit left over. Don't worry, this is just dry paint. Here we go. This is a nice thick magenta. Now this is going to be interesting for sure. What do you think? Should I torch this before I pick up the old strainer, or where's my torch? Hold on, you guys. Sorry. I always have to mess with this. I've had a lot of problems with my torches. And this guy has been the most stable. In other words, it works, but it doesn't work when you have paint around the trigger, preventing it from, you know, sparking the flame. Now there's these. Let's see if this will work. I doubt it. Alright. I'm just doing the heat gun. Can't have you guys sitting around. Maybe I'll just put you on pause for a second. I don't want to be rude. Hold on one second. Okay. I got the trigger released from the prison of paint that it was in, so let's get it going. I don't know what we're gonna get with this pour. I did not add any silicone to these paints. I wasn't going for cells, so we're not gonna get many. What a mess. Alright. First things first, I want to fix the middle. As best as I can. Okay. Look at the magenta popping through. So beautiful. Should we tilt it or spin it? Because I can spin it. Let's spin it. Then again, we would have to do it very slow. Let's tilt it and see, because I'm not really set up for a spin. I don't want to get it all over. Sorry. So what was I actually going for? A nice defined flower. But that did not work out, so we're just gonna tilt and see what, if anything, we can do. I don't know. Now don't scrape your paints, excuse me, right away, because you might play with the canvas a little bit or do something to tweak it and wind up liking it. So right now I'm still not happy with this, and I have to push off. I don't have to, but Ooh, I love the magenta coming through though, you see that? That's my favorite part, watching the colors come together and see what color they create. So where did I go wrong with this? I think it was too thin. And maybe would have looked better using the spin. Yeah, that Lazy Susan, the cake roller, whatever you want to call it. You know, if this violet, which is metallic, was lighter, this would be a beautiful painting. Because I could see a bird there, like a phoenix or something. But because it's dark, I don't know if it's gonna have the wow factor that I'm always trying to go for. It's definitely different though, and I like different. You know, it's actually pretty funky looking. I just gotta, I don't think these orange and the teal right now are working because it's so dark in the center. Anyway, well, I could fix the corners. The paint is still moving. That'll roll right off for me. Too bad that beautiful Tangelo isn't our centerpiece. But I've never had this much metallic, so it's definitely going to be interesting how it dries. I don't feel like I'm overstretching because there's a lot of paint on here. Hold on, still trying to stretch out the corners. But I don't have to overstretch because I could just throw some paint. A lot of air traffic today. I could always just throw some paint that matches in the corners. It's no big deal. But it's just a lot easier and convenient when the same color is throughout. The front is really cool. This is bad lighting right here. Sorry. I do try to paint during the day, but with everybody being home, you know, the kids are doing the virtual thing, the hybrid program, so it's when they're home, it's especially during the day, it's impossible to paint. Shake her down. Alright, well, maybe this is all we could go with this. Just trying to straighten her out some. I don't think the camera picks this up, but if you look in the middle, you can see the different tones. It might be beautiful when this is dry, but we'll see. That paint is still moving. I wanted to do something different than a ring pour today, but I also wanted to show you that split cup, because I think that's pretty new. Like I said before, you can get those on Amazon, because it's like a custom made thing. If you can find a 3D print shop that will create that for you, just give them a call. They'll most likely be happy to do that for you, but it's a heck of a lot easier if you could get it on Amazon, right? Okay. Still just trying to center it. I think that's all we could do. But that's okay, because we're like losing light to the point where it's not fun for you to look at this. Alright, let's just go ahead and plop this on here. And then I'll put the metallic on there. I can't believe I'm running out. Yes?
I just gotta tell you something. That squidward's out here.
Okay, go ahead and get them.
Okay. And Mommy, if you come in, I'll never stop running around the house. I'll keep
Okay.
running and running and running.
Okay, love, just be quiet because I'm recording. Okay, just get the Squidward.
Babes, Daddy's so good at back
Guys.
inside.
Come on, be
Okay.
quiet.
I'm coming.
I told you not to come
And it's funny because I don't like that. That works, whatever. And that might even work, but this is not going to work. That's orange is not really working for this now because, oh my god. This is the hardest painting so far that I've had to record. It will be painful to post this, but I will post it because it's a learning experience, and I appreciate you know, artists that put their stuff up that, you know, they show you the mistakes, they show you the faux pas, they show you the oh no's. I think we got it. Yes. We got that batch of orange and blue off of there. I mean, this is as good as it gets. I torched it one last time. It might turn out nice. I can't call it exactly a muddy mess. This is what we have so far. But like I said, that bird right there in the middle, it's all metallic. So even though it looks a little odd, it really might turn out nice. Just have to wait and see. I wonder if there's anybody out there that loves this. Okay. Torch it one more time. Get these nasty gloves off. Now we got the sirens. Okay. Well, this is what we have. I will bring you in for the dry results. Should have that tomorrow. And I'm going to do another video to show you the dry result of my first painting, which turned out pretty good. Alright, to be continued. Thanks for joining me. You have a good night.